Okay, so we're making handkerchiefs today in this documentary that Mr. Cummings assigned to us. So, this is a handkerchief. It is one of the more inexpensive ways to make a face mask. Material is really expensive, so this is a more inexpensive way to do it. And we're going to take this and we're going to cut it in fours like this, and this will make 4 masks.
2 masks.
2 masks. So it was already folded, so there's like lines. So I doubled up on the cotton, and the reason why you need a cotton piece for your mask is so that you can breathe, because cotton is a breathable fabric. So I cut it like that, and I measured it with these 2 squares, and this piece will work for both of these. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut down the middle right here. And then you're ready to go. Okay, so now before we get to sewing, we have to take both of these and we have to flip them inside out. So basically have the back showing. The back showing, because when you sew it, you're going to flip it inside out so you'll get the better sew. And then I'm going to take this, part it off over here. Take this, part it like this. So you have your tie-dye piece and you have your green piece. Your green piece is going to, it doesn't matter if it is bigger than this, because in the end we're going to flip it and that's not going to matter. But we're only going to sew these sides and this side, and we're going to leave this side open like a pillowcase. So my sewing machine is already threaded with white thread, and that matches this material, so I don't have to rethread anything.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
You can do it by hand. Just put the needle in the material. Put that tooth down. There you go. Is it in the material? Now lift up the back lever on the tooth and turn your material. There you go. There you go. Now put the tooth down. The tooth down, not the needle. And then you're going to sew down. Same thing. Slow down. Keep going. Slow down. Now do it by hand where the needle, nope. Do it by hand where the needle is in the material. Stop. Lift up the tooth. Turn it. And then do the last, put the tooth down. And go to all the way. Keep going all the way down. You're only guiding it. You can put your hand through here and guide it. You can put your hand through here and guide it.
Like this?
Go ahead. Do it like this. With this hand. And then just go all the way down, because that's your open piece. There you go, stop.
Okay, so how I told you before, you didn't have to worry about this. It's because we're going to cut it off. So you're going to cut a little bit ahead of the stitch. Okay, now you're going to take it and you're going to flip it inside out, and it's going to look like a little miniature pillowcase.
On the corners, remember? Tell them what to do. When you turn inside out, push your fingers in.
Oh yeah, put your fingers into your corners, or actually look like corners. And then you'll have it like this. So now we're going to be making a seam. So we're going to get a clean line, we're going to take it and we're going to fold it a little bit. And then we're going to put it in our machine. And we're going to put the tooth down and push the needle in. And we're going to guide with this hand and then put our hand through here and guide with this hand. So let me find my pedal. And we're going to start. And then we're going to take the scissors and we're going to cut it. And then we're going to cut this top. And then we're going to cut this bottom. Push that aside. And then...
that's your mask so far.
So this is your mask so far. So we have 7-inch length elastic and 1/4 inch width elastic. And we're going to take it and we're going to look at where this was sewn, and we're going to put the elastic in right here, and we're going to take the elastic and flip it.
Hold on just 1 second. You want to make sure that this is in just a little bit more, about right there. Okay?
And then you're going to flip this. Lift up your tooth, lift up your needle.
Now, why are you stopping halfway in that first gather? You have to make more gathers.
Oh yeah, because you have to make more gathers so you can open up your mask.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take this much, I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to pull it up to the top, and then I'm going to go halfway down this one, and then I'm going to repeat. So we're going to go down.
Make sure your needle's in the material.
Like,
if you have to. Excellent. Now put your tooth down. Now see how it's a little bit over here on the material?
yeah.
You want to just pull it to where it's even with it. There you go.
So now we are going to
Halfway down that one.
halfway down this one.
Stop. Make another gather. Oh, no. Keep their tooth down. We're going to add the other piece of elastic. Now make sure that this is not the elastic's not tangled up. It has to be smooth. Yep. up a little bit higher, the elastic up a little bit higher towards you. You want to do it right about here. Hold it. Now fold that piece over it. Holding the elastic. Now put your tube down and go over that elastic.
Can I put my finger here and this won't hit me?
Yep. It might hit you, but it won't sew you. Oh, wait, good.
So now we're going to go in to make sure that nothing happens, like the elastic doesn't fall out. So we're going to add another stitch just to secure everything.
No. You're going to go all the way down, bunny. You're fine. Put the tube down. It's okay. Keep going. Okay. Lift up the tube and pull it out.
So then you're going to repeat what you did on this side, and I did that already. And I'm going to add the other stitch like I did on this one just to secure it.
Lift up your tubes. That's okay. It don't matter. You won't see it.
Okay. So then you're going to want to exercise the band because you just kind of need to stretch your face. And then you're going to want to put it on, and you made a homemade mask.